The conversations about a six-year term or single term for president and governors was rejected. The bill, rather, was rejected sometime last week by the House of Reps, and the PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar expressed his disappointment at the rejection. But for many others, Nigerians across the country, the actual reaction to the bill was simply, nobody asked for this. Nobody really looked through all the challenges plaguing Nigeria today and thought to themselves that changing term limits was a top priority. In fact, for many, it was more of a distraction. Nigerians are not waking up every morning thinking about the terms of their elected leaders. Term duration has never been the issue. In fact, the most popular reaction that you would hear from many people is that the single six-year term will just be an opportunity to amass as much wealth as possible by these politicians. That was a popular opinion, because a very widely accepted reason that most people go into politics in Nigeria is to amass wealth and power. And so most people just immediately said it's going to be 6 years to grab all you can, knowing that you won't return. That's the mentality that the average Nigerian has concerning politicians. And the reason that this is even a conversation about term limits is because the institutions that should checkmate these leaders in Nigeria have seemingly all failed. You can't checkmate the president, neither can you checkmate state governors. The National Assembly and state houses of assembly, including the judiciary or so, all seem to be dormant nationwide. You would almost never hear that the National Assembly or State House of Assembly rejected any proposal by the executive or investigated their excesses. They really just exist barely in representation of the people. Term durations are worthless if institutions are weak, and that is the key message. And so even if you give a clueless leader 10 years in office, he will fail for 11. Now, on the flip side, what Nigerians actually want is an electoral system that they can trust. They don't care about how many terms, but they want an improvement in the quality of candidates that they have to choose from. 4 or 8 years doesn't matter. An election where their votes actually count. Nigerians want 24 hours electricity, better infrastructure, affordable education, healthcare, security, affordable petrol. A country where retirees can actually live a full life on their pensions. Nigerians want institutions that actually fight corruption, a criminal justice system that they can trust, and a few other things. Nobody is thinking about term durations for our leaders. If you fix these institutions and remind the different arms of government what their responsibilities are, then we are very likely to see a more fruitful 4-year term each time a leader is elected. Again, a clueless leader with weak arms of government and weak institutions, if you give that clueless leader 10 years in office, he will fail for 11. Good morning, Nigerians.